Joining us now, Derrell Peel, our livestock marketing analyst. Derrell, let's talk this week about the international scene, and let's start with the export market. What are we seeing for beef?
You know, beef exports are up this last month in the most recent data. They're up for the year. We continue to be impressed with the fact that we can export a little more beef, even at these higher prices. We have reduced production in the U.S., so we have less beef available, and the price is very high. It was up a little bit last year on a yearly basis compared to the year before, and so we're holding in there well. Our two biggest export markets right now are Hong Kong, which replaced South Korea as the fourth largest export market for U.S. beef last year, and Mexico, which recovered last year, started growing after declining for several years, is up sharply so far this year.
All right, so how about the import market?
On the import side, again, with high prices and reduced beef supplies in the U.S., you'd expect more imports. We're seeing a little more. In fact, this last month, the imports did jump sharply, but for the year, total imports are only up about 1%. They'll probably continue to grow a little bit, and we'll see some increase in beef imports this year. Most of our major importers are up, at least this last month, pretty sharply. It looks like the market's really responding recently to the price levels and the availability of beef in the U.S. market. Brazil is down for the year, but Australia's up, New Zealand's up for the year, and Canada's up. We're importing more beef from Canada. We're exporting a little less beef to Canada. And all of this, I think, is really a function of the change in the cool rules that we made last year.
Okay, let's switch over and talk about live cattle and that international trade.
We import cattle from both Canada and Mexico. Mexican cattle imports dropped sharply last year. They're down a little bit more so far this year, about 6%. And again, if you think about the record high prices for cattle we have in the U.S. and the fact that we're not importing more Mexican cattle shows you how tight cattle numbers are down there. If they had any possibility of exporting more cattle, I'm pretty sure they would, given the market levels we've seen. Cattle imports from Canada are up, particularly feeder cattle imports. We're importing a little less slaughter-ready cattle, but more feeder cattle. And again, this is really a function of the cool rules. We're sort of pushing on one place and then it pops out somewhere else. So, we see those impacts in that, complex of cattle and beef markets with respect to Canada.
All right, Derrell Peel, livestock marketing specialist here at Oklahoma State University.